I cannot tell you just how greatly beautiful romance, the whole movie. You're just exquisite in this film. You really are. I mean, and I know it's very personal. We talked about it at the beginning. Your parents were immigrants coming here and the whole circle, but it must have meant so much to you to get this script and to be able to make this picture.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it means even more kind of as I grow up, actually. Because when I signed on at first, I hadn't left home. So initially I thought, okay, this is the perfect first Irish project to be involved in. And it was very important for me to find the right one. I'm so proud of where I come from, and I'm so proud to be the product of two young people who were brave enough to go over to New York in the first place and work and make a life for themselves. And, you know, that they needed a lot more courage than I'll probably ever need. And so to have a chance to put a story like that onto the screen and honour them in that way was wonderful, and it was an opportunity that I obviously couldn't pass up. But then by the time we actually made it, I had moved away from home, you know, and I had moved to London, and I was living on my own, and I was very homesick. And there's a line in the film when she's talking to Father Flood, who Jim Broadbent plays, where she says, you know, I miss feeling like an Irish girl in Ireland, or I want to be an Irish girl in Ireland, or something like that. And I know that feeling. I know what that feels like. And when you are the type of person that has very strong roots and you are very proud of where you come from, but you know that you just kind of need a place that's bigger than Ireland or bigger than home, it's hard, because you start to grieve for that place. And I think everyone, regardless of where you come from, everyone who's in this room has left home. Everyone's come from someplace else, whether you only lived down the road and then you moved somewhere else. We've all had to make that step outside the front door and go off on our own, and it's terrifying. It's really scary, and it's exciting. But there's so many different experiences that come out of that decision to create your own life, you know? And so this was something that I was going through, and I was realising as I was making the film, and the film helped me to realise that it would take time, that nothing could expedite the process of getting over homesickness and suddenly just feeling completely relaxed and yourself and finding yourself in a new place. It just takes time, you know, and that's also very scary as well, because, you know, human nature is that we want answers and we want to know what our reality is going to be and all that sort of stuff, and it's very scary when you don't. But as this has gone on and we've made the film and I've gotten used to living away from home, and now we're doing all of this and we're kind of coming to the end of it now, and I'm now living in New York, and the film just always, it's like a friend that comes to me whenever I need it. The dialogue that Eilish says at the end when she says, you know, you'll feel so homesick, you'll want to die, and there's nothing you can do about it apart from endure it, but you will. That's advice that I give myself all the time, you know, and that's something that the film has given to me. I didn't give that to the film. Nick and Colm and John and all of these brilliant people who created this have given that to me. And I'm very, very proud of that. You know, I'm very proud that this is something it goes beyond a film. It's something that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life, you know.